Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought I would film a deployment update just to let you know how I'm doing since he's been gone. It's been about 3 months now. We're at the halfway mark, so we're almost done. In case you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Liana Cordero. I am a Marine wife. I am stationed in Oahu, Hawaii. We will be here for about another 1.5 years or so. So if you're curious to see how I'm doing with deployment, then just keep watching. I went ahead and did a question little thing on my Instagram, and these are questions. So if you aren't following me on Instagram, you should definitely go follow me on Instagram so you can keep up to date on what I'm doing. So the first one is, how do you keep yourself busy and off your mind from him being away? A lot of what I do is I hang out with friends. Of course, I love to shop. I like to organize things, then I love to plan. I like to write things out. That's what I love to do, so that keeps me busy. I did have a full-time job when he left. He left in December and I had resigned. My last day was February 9th. So it is now March, what day is it? It's March 22nd. So about a month ago, I stopped my full-time job. Like this right now, YouTube, this is gonna keep me busy. I started it because it's something that I can do while he's gone, that keeps my mind off of things. You know, I really enjoy what I'm doing right now. Next question is, what is the time difference? So the time difference is only 5 hours behind me, but it's a whole day ahead. So like right now, today is Friday the 22nd in the United States, and over there it's 8:13 a.m. but it's Saturday. It's a whole day ahead. So really how I think about it is 5 hours behind me. Like if I want to text him and I'm like, oh, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, I probably shouldn't text him right now. That's how I think of it. How long do care packages take to get to him? That's a good question. I think the first time I sent something to him, it took like 9 days, but the last time for Valentine's Day, it took 7 days. So it doesn't take too long. What's the thing you miss most about your husband? Obviously, my husband. I miss his attention, I miss his affection, I miss him being next to me. I miss everything about him. I miss going on date nights. I miss the time that we spend together. You know, I'm here by myself. I have friends, but you know, it's not the same whenever you're gone from your significant other. You know, you feel like something's missing a part of you. So that's how I feel, but I'm getting through it. Has anything changed? Are things different? Routine wise, yes. I would wake up before him, and whenever I would wake up before him, I'd go downstairs, make coffee, sometimes make breakfast, depending on how I'm feeling that morning too. Definitely my routine has changed. I sleep in, you know, I don't worry about someone else. It's just me. We did have a dog named Mateo. He did pass away in January. So now, you know, it's just me. Before when I had Mateo, I would be taking him out, you know, let him out of the cage, let him pee, doing his business, feeding him, giving him water, watching over him. Now I really don't do any of that, so it's just me. So definitely my routine has changed. I don't take anyone else into consideration besides myself. You know, it's really all about me. With him, nothing has changed. Of course, we miss each other like crazy. You know, we feel different, but nothing's changed. Do you think he will be different when he comes back? I've heard that happens a lot. So in some cases, yes, it can happen. Actually, we have some big plans for us, for our future. So I don't think it's going to be a bad change. Definitely it's going to be a good change. We do have lots of things we want to accomplish, we want to do. I had my own goals, he had his own goals. So definitely when he comes back, it's going to be a good change, a good different. It's not going to be a bad different. So next question is it scary being so young and living on your own? Sometimes, yes, it can be overwhelming, but no. I've been living on my own with my husband since I was 18, so after a while I started you know, to realize that it's just me and him. We have our own thing going. We do our own things. We have our own routine. You know, your own responsibilities. Of course, I still have like my immature moments, but you know, after a while you get used to it. I don't get scared. I feel very safe being on this base by myself. Of course, sometimes it is a little scary, like with robberies that happen, and of course, just things that happen on daily. But nothing besides that. I don't feel scared. You know, he's always there anytime something happens. He's always there to comfort me, to help me, to guide me, you know, so I don't feel like I'm alone sometimes, but I don't feel like I'm alone here. So I'm not scared. Do you have trouble sleeping alone every night? I do sometimes, although I enjoy my bed by myself and I like to spread out. It's only on certain nights though. Most nights I only stay on my side because I'm so used to having him right next to me and he's on this side. So I'll find myself just being on one side and I'll look and he's not there. So then I get a little sad. But you know, at the same time, I enjoy having my room. Next question is, what's your biggest tip to not go crazy? To not go crazy, you definitely have to stay busy. It's all about your mindset. Don't let the little things get to you. Don't let the little things break you down. You always want to stay focused on your goals. You always want to be one step ahead and not think back in the past, but always think forward. Don't let any fears, don't let anything keep you from falling behind. Of course, I would recommend staying active and having a job. I need to do those things. Of course, though, I would definitely recommend stay busy. Try your best to not stay home. And if you are a stay-at-home mom, like, good for you. Way to go, girl. Of course, those are different situations. This is just my perspective. I am not a stay-at-home mom. I am not a mom. So, of course, my things are just staying busy, staying active, and getting a job, you know, having that as my full-time job while he is gone. Next question is, how was basic training / boot camp? The easiest thing now. This is my second deployment with my husband, so honestly, it was the easiest thing ever going through basic training. I didn't realize it. Of course, I was 16 or 17. I was 16 while he was gone for basic training. So, of course, I was a lot younger. I had my family. You know, I was always with my family. I had my job. I had school. I had things that kept me busy. So it was definitely a lot easier than deployments. Deployments are a lot harder. But it was always really cool because I would write him letters every single day. You know, I have a box of all the letters he wrote back to me every day. So through that entire time, I wrote letters, a page full every single day. Sometimes two, depending on how I was feeling. I would send him pictures, like pictures of us, inspirations, things like that. That was probably my favorite part. It was, you know, now we're communicating through the phone. Before, it was just letters, you know. So definitely it was easier. Is it hard managing everything by yourself? Yes and no. At certain times it is a little overwhelming, but after a while you get used to it, and I've pretty much gotten used to it. There was, of course, things that I needed his help with when he first left because, you know, we had like our own separate bills that we took care of. Now it's all on me because he can still can pay for some things, but it is Okinawa, Japan, and we do not want to pay that extra call, text, anything that it is for you to get service in Okinawa. You know, of course, they charge you so much for international data. So all the bills fall on me, but I've gotten used to it. I know what bills, I make a schedule. I know what day, when it's due, how much, or have to call and see how much is due. And of course, a lot of the bills get mailed, so which is pretty nice, and you can just call and make it through the phone. How do you deal with him being gone so much? This is his second deployment, and this is the second time he's left me while I've been on island. It's been hard, definitely been hard, but at the same time, I get used to it. You know, I don't feel so sad and I don't feel so alone. I keep busy, you know, I've become very independent since he's been gone, which is really good for me. I want to be not very independent, but I want to be independent enough where I'm okay with him leaving. He will be switching jobs, so who knows if he will be gone as much. But for right now, I feel very comfortable with him being gone. You know, I know I can handle things by myself. You know, of course, I get those sad moments, but I think I only had a really big breakdown the first day he left. That day and the day after, I couldn't, like, I just cried and cried and cried. I took those 2 days off, and then the following day I went to work, and of course that was sad, but you know, you just have to get through it. They do come back. They're not gone forever. That's what I always try to tell myself, that they're not gone forever. They're coming back. They're doing what they have to, and then they come back to you. So I guess how I deal with him being gone is I just deal with it. I distract myself with something else to do, whether it's staying active, whether it's planning something, staying organized. You know, there's lots of things that you can do to stay busy and not focus on him being gone. Okay, so that is all for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know if you guys have any other questions. Like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.